Hey there everyone, it's Trish from Bird Feed. Welcome back to my channel for one last Operation Christmas Child shoebox unboxing for 2022. I thought I was finished packing and sharing my shoeboxes for this year. That is until my friend Denise from D. Rogers' YouTube channel presented a challenge to pack one more box to bless one more child. So this box I had originally planned for this year, but I was having difficulty finding a key item for the box to pull it all together. And so I shelved it until next year, and I packed another box in its place. Then on Tuesday, the day before Denise's challenge, I walked into Savers thrift store because on a Tuesday, Savers offers 30% off for seniors, so it's a great day for me to visit. That's where I find a lot of tie Beanie Babies in mint condition, still with tags, with tag protectors on them that have been donated by collectors, and so they are in perfect, like new condition, never played with, and like I said, it's a great place for me to get them. So anyway, I'm going to tell you a little divine intervention story real quick on this. So I walked into Savers on Tuesday, and if you've ever been there on a Tuesday, it is so packed you can barely get a parking space. And you need to get there early, of course, so you get the best pick of everything. And I didn't get there till late, like 5:30, because I was watching the grandkids on Monday and Tuesday. Those were teacher work days. And so after I dropped the kids off with their mom, I headed over to Savers and started walking towards the back wall, which is where they have all their bagged small toys and small stuffies hanging on pegs. And I could see from a distance that it was really sparse and picked over. I kept going, and I reached up to the top peg where I saw a bag of two little stuffies that I could see had the red tie Beanie Baby tags. Lo and behold, there were two rare tie beanies in there. When I say rare, I'm not a collector. I don't really know what's rare in the collection world, but rare to me because I've never seen them around before, and they're very hard to find. One of them was the stuffy I had been looking for all year for this box, and the other one was a stuffy that I didn't even know the tie company made a stuffy, a Beanie Baby. And I wasn't even looking for it. I was actually looking for a figure, you know, for a different box for next year, a 2023 box. I wasn't looking real hard because it was a 2023 box, but this box I had been looking all year. So both stuffies were in this bag, and so I could see that one was the one that I was looking for, and the other one I didn't know what it was until I took it out of the bag, and it was a woolly mammoth. Not for this box, for the other box. So I don't know about you guys, but that's a Jesus intervention to me, because what are the chances that it would have two of the rare and hard to find stuffies that I needed for my shoeboxes? God does work in mysterious ways. This shoebox was packed for a 5 to 9 year old boy, and the theme is Arctic Tale. It was inspired by a fantastic book that I have in the bottom of the box, and the 2007 documentary film Arctic Tale by National Geographic. If you haven't seen it, it's about the life cycle of a walrus, Sela, and her calf, and a polar bear, Nanu, and her cubs. It's narrated by Queen Latifah, and throughout the narration she makes allusions to global warming affecting the animals in the ice kingdom. So let's get started. I've wrapped the box in a cool print of polar bears and penguins, although penguins do not live in the Arctic. Little trivia fact there. And on the inside of the lid, I did something a little bit different. Instead of a colorful graphic, I gave him this search and find of Arctic animals. Can you find all the Arctic animals? And it tells you how many of each of the animals, from beluga whales to walruses, weasels, and snow goose. And he can color it and he can draw on it. So I thought that would be fun. And then when he looks inside his box, that's what he'll see. I'm gonna go ahead and take out his coloring book so it doesn't keep flopping over on what I'm trying to pull out. This I just picked up at the Dollar Tree. This is one of the new coloring books they have out for Christmas. Let It Snow has polar bears on the front and has some great graphics in it for kids, I think, and some little activities as well. I slipped inside a few sheets of silly stickers, dinosaurs, outer space and planets, and some under the sea stickers. He's got a little race car set inside this little drawstring pouch that I made specifically for it. It's got a little polar bear on it and a brown bear, a reindeer. And this came from the Dollar Tree. This is one of those mini die-cast car sets. Comes with 2 mini die-cast cars and a launcher and a finish line. And it works pretty well. I'm gonna put this right here so we can stop it from flying off the table. Let's see. So you pull this back to launch it. It's rubber band activated. And we slip our 2 little cars inside there. And we're going to press this go button. So it's actually pretty fun. I think a little boy will enjoy playing with that. And then I just cut out a little piece of the packaging that has the car and the launcher and an arrow showing to press the go button. It's on both sides, same thing. I included that in the bag. These are really nice. For $1.25, I think this is a great little fun item to include in a shoebox. I gave this young boy 2 stuffies. This one, which is a cute, furry polar bear whose arms and legs articulate. I Love You is embroidered on her chest. She will represent Nanu, the polar bear from Arctic Tale. And the other beanie is the one that I just picked up at Savers. This adorable walrus. Is this not the funniest, cutest thing? And her name is Jolly. So she will represent Sela, the walrus in Arctic Tale. He's got one of those mechanical fidget spinners that you can manipulate into different shapes in this cool Arctic blue, contributed by Kit Nicole. He has a box of 24 colors of crayons to color in his coloring book. I just slipped it into a little zippered plastic bag. He has a little family of polar bear figurines, just like Nanu and her 2 cubs. We've got another cub in one of the shoes that I'll show you in just a second. These are so nice. These were sent by Joan Cowan. Look at the paws, they're even painted. They're really, really nice. And the other little cub is this one. Isn't he cute? These are really nice and I think fun for a little boy to play with or just to collect. This set originally came with 2 penguins as well, and I did have them in this box before I found Sela, and that's why the box was kind of shelved, because I wasn't happy with having the penguins in there, because penguins are not Arctic animals. They actually live on the opposite end of the earth. They're from the South Pole. They're polar animals, but these are Arctic animals, and penguins are from Antarctica. So anyway, I decided to save the penguins for a 2023 penguin box. So thank you so much, Joan. These are great. Also in his shoes, we've got a jump rope that's just banded together, and a couple of pairs of socks, some black and orange and black and gray. The shoes are a size 3, and these shoes were a bargain. 45 cents from Dollar General when they still had clothing and shoes. My Dollar Generals no longer carry clothing or shoes, so no more of those deals. Inside the other shoe, he's got 2 pairs of boxer briefs, one in a gray kind of broken glass print, and the other is solid white with a gray band. He has a pencil pouch filled with school supplies. He's got a 7-inch pair of scissors. Can you see that? That's contributed by Joan Cowan. And an assortment of pencils and pens and cap erasers and big erasers and pencil sharpeners. He also has a 6-inch ruler contributed by Angie, and he's got a couple of pens in there as well. But his novelty pencils are all winter prints, and then they're topped with a snowflake, a reindeer, and a couple of snowmen. So he's all set for school. In addition to the pens in his pencil pouch, he's got one of these multi pens that has different colors in it. This one has a polar bear on it. That was 9 cents on clearance from Walmart. He has a great graphic print shirt. It's that waffle knit, kind of textured thermal shirt with this cool graphic of a polar bear wearing ski goggles, and it says, "Get lost in nature." I found this a couple years ago at Walmart on clearance for $1. It's a boy's size 8. Also from Walmart clearance is a polar bear bandana. I think this was 10 cents a couple years ago. Goes great with his shirt. He's got a package of foam stickers, winter animals and snowflakes, polar bears, penguins, and snowmen, and a puzzle of this cute winter scene with a polar bear, a hedgehog, a fox, we'll call it an Arctic fox, a raccoon, snowman, and I think that's a squirrel. And it's got 100 pieces, and this was originally $3, but I think I got it for 30 cents if I remember correctly. Again, a couple of years ago. Inside I packed it full because the puzzle did not take up the whole space, so I slipped in there a crank flashlight. It's an LED flashlight. That's from the Dollar Tree. A couple of mending kits from Joan. And she also contributed these Band-Aids. These are the Tech Deck skateboard Band-Aids. I think I slipped like 8 in there altogether. He's got a polar bear light up bracelet just for fun. And an orange Lip Smackers lip balm that I slipped into just a little plastic zippered package to keep it together, make sure the cap doesn't come off or it doesn't melt. It's got a comb contributed by Angie and a cute polar bear puzzle eraser from Denise L. I think that's all that's in there. He's got a game. I gave him tic-tac-toe. This is one of those felt games from the Dollar Tree. It folds nice and flat. It's a great option for a shoebox because it's so compact and it's decent quality, and then it has a reclosable, resealable bag, so he has some place to store it. He has a cute little sticker face booklet. That was a 9-center from Walmart on clearance one year from Christmas. It has these cute stickers in it in the front and the back, a couple pages. I think there's 150 stickers, so he can make silly faces. There's penguins and polar bears and snowmen and moose. There's narwhal. Real cute. Fun little activity for him. He's got a collapsible flying disc from Charlotte Arnott and 3 bounce balls. Got a jumbo polar bear eraser. You guys might recognize that from Dollar Tree. I picked it up along with many others for 50 cents on clearance last year. That was half price before they went to $1.25. He's got a Daredevil glider, and I'm leaving this one in the packaging. Normally I take off anything that has this hard plastic packaging. I don't mind so much sending paper because that can be burned, but I left it on here because this is a foam glider and I didn't want it to get damaged in shipping, and it also has some instructions on the back of it, so he'll have fun playing with his glider, flying over the frozen tundra of the Arctic, looking for polar bears and walruses. He has a toothbrush and a nail clipper, a composition notebook for school, a drawstring backpack. This was provided by a viewer, but it's perfect for him to be able to tote all his items home or to school. And the last thing in his box is what started the whole theme of this shoebox. This fantastic book that I found at the Dollar Tree several years ago. Arctic Tale is a companion to the major motion picture by National Geographic Kids, and it is filled with awesome photographs of walruses and polar bears. Just beautiful pictures. So that completes this box for a 5 to 9-year-old boy, Arctic Tale. I hope you enjoyed and found some inspiration for this year's or future shoe boxes. I pray that the little boy who receives this box comes to know Jesus Christ as his Savior and maybe even becomes an activist for global warming. Who knows? Thank you so much for watching today and for hanging out with me for a little bit each week throughout this year. Although today is my last unboxing for 2022, I will start up with 2023 unboxings around February, March, and in between now and then I will continue shopping for 2023 shoe boxes and share with you any hauls that are worthy of sharing to help you with your year-round OCC shoebox shopping. Thanks again for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye now.